actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
Black Ultra.
Here is Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quez Watkins
from 6 yards away.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Purdy now to throw.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
18 Rattler.
Purdy looking to throw.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
He's airing it out for Williams.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Quentin Jefferson
able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Rail. Ready.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
Down.
Young will set to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain it.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Aaron Donald able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
3-3. Ready?
They go play action. Young.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Let's go.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Set.
They'll pitch it to Robinson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Smash. Red. Blue is striking. Ready.
To throw, Young. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quez Watkins.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Gerald Everett, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points, and that'll make this a 10-point game. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Here we go.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now here's Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They try out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Will we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Slide through. Ready?
Young.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Slide, 97. Claw, 10. Ready.
Now Young running the option left. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
10 cycles. Green jack. Steel, black. Hut.
Now Young. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Here we go, shot.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Play action. Now Purdy.
Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Runs through the contact.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Young now from the 50. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay,
Pass
right.
protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Set.
Young.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Throwing, Young.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
17.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Set.
Young looks to throw on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
2nd and 7.
6. Mega. Hut.
Young to throw it.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Purdy. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's out right at the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Ready?
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hi.
Young to throw it. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Hi.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Bryce Young,
35 yards.
and the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
3-3. Ready?
The Young's going to throw for this.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Cowboys are going to take... Here, it's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
52 blaster.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here if he gets another one and everyone behaves nice.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Quan Martin.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Now a give right side Swift.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Robinson up the middle.
Shifts past him at the 45. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record.
Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Almost time for the final act of this NFL season as we are now through 3 quarters in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Robinson with another carry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 65 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
I guess it's time to date myself a little bit, because I remember Dan Marino running a similar play to this on a Monday night game against the Jets way back when. He's going to fake the spike and hope that the defense lets his guard down, but they were alert there, and this ends up incomplete.
Able to get away, escaping the pressure right. Ooh, with a juke. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Purdy to throw it on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now they but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hustle.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run right here with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Let's go.
This out quickly to Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a throw. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Swift, 14 yards.
And the Texans get a bit closer.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Opposite, green.
Young here to throw.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
Call it a gain of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Watch out now. 50 fewer set.
They go play action. Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Needle blue. Cheetah, cheetah. Hut, hut.
Now Young. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
Let's go. Ready?
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
Ready, ready.
And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.